We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin. At 10:29 this evening, 3 inmates of the state asylum for the criminally insane successfully made their escape after slaying 5 guards and hurling the 20-foot barbed wire wall that surrounds the institution. Authorities have identified the escapees as Herbie Click, Keith Rogers, and Gary Barcroft. Complete descriptions of these men will be broadcast at a later hour. Residents of the Topanga Canyon are hereby warned to be on the lookout for the 3 escaped mental patients. Any information leading to their whereabouts should immediately be forwarded to Chief Patton at district headquarters or to this radio station. Do not, we repeat, do not on any account attempt to apprehend these men on your own. They are armed and extremely dangerous. And now, back to our regularly scheduled program.
For the first time in motion picture history, see the side of a city you never expected to see before. Shocking the screen with a confidential expose of the Go-Go set. For the first time in motion picture history, see the side of a city you never expected to see before. Shocking the screen with a confidential expose of the Go-Go set. The lurid lives and love. The wild and wanton all-night parties where anything goes. It's bestial backstreets where lust and murder run amok.
You're cheap! People are no good.
People are no good.
I hate you. You're no good. I'm gonna kill you. Kill you!
The Thrill Killers. Homicidal maniacs on a bloody rampage of horror. Hungry axes bursting for the blood of the living. Thrill Killers, starring Cash Flag as Mad Dog Click, kill crazy psychopathic maniac who would do anything for a kick. Maniacs with a gun. The Thrill Killers with Liz Renee, love-starved nymphomaniac whose insatiable passions drove men to the very brink of hell. Fly with Mad Dog Click and the Head Choppers 3 as they blaze a terror trail of manipulating evil in one of the sin cities of the world. Cash Flag, Liz Renee, the Thrill Killers.
Sorry. Oh, sorry.
I'm going to lose a few pounds, Titus.
I was just going to do that.
You're standing on my foot, Titus.
And who's standing on mine? I'm doing my best to get ready.
The door seems to be stuck, Titus.
Oh, sorry.
Have you locked this in again? Help me, Titus.
Wait, I'm charging my battery.
Rat Pfink and Boo-Boo, friends to those who have no friends, enemies of those who make them an enemy, champions of women and children everywhere. Rat Pfink, mysterious masked nemesis of hoodlums and racketeers the world over, and Boo-Boo, by day, a mild-mannered gardener, by night, the scourge of the underworld. Red Pfink and Boo-Boo. Together they blaze a four-fisted campaign against the enemies of truth, justice, and the American way of life.
Remember, Boo-Boo, we only have one weakness.
What's that, Rat Pfink?
Bullets. Now let's go to fight crime.
Now, baby, I've been doing some thinking, some mighty hard thinking about you. And it seems to me you love no matter what you've been doing. It's playing me for some fool. I got the word for you because it's what you is. You is a rat Pfink. You is a rat Pfink. If I had a nickel for every time you've let me down, you know beyond the shadow of a doubt, I'd be the wealthiest man in town. I've got my name for you because it's what you is. You is a rat Pfink. You is a rat Pfink. Guitar player's a rat Pfink. Yeah, 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 yeah. Don't you think I know what you've been doing to me, baby? That you're dating all the guys in our school. So how can you say that you will love me then? How can you ever be so cruel? I've got the word for you because it's what you is. You is a rat Pfink. You is a rat Pfink. Piano plays a rat Pfink. Yeah, 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 yeah. Hard to forget you, but I don't think that I can forget you. You know my arms, they are still in need. You, I must be nuts. I still love you. I've got the word for you because it's what you is. You is a rat Pfink. You is a rat Pfink.
Incredible is the word for the world's first monster musical. See in magnificent Eastman color the daring, dancing, enticing, and horrifying. The incredibly strange creatures who stopped living and became mixed-up zombies. From the innocence of music and laughter comes the twilight of terror. Along the midway, scantily clad dancers luring the young lovers into the sideshows.
She gets her shit out of shape.
See the dancing girls of the carnival murdered by the incredible night creatures of the Midway.
I only know that something evil lies ahead for me.
An unspeakable pit of dismal subhuman monsters who drool and gibber, moaning for the thrill of revenge. Incredible are the songs, the gaiety, the zombie stomp of those who will stop living. And then the mix-up, trickery, and the device to ruin. See the hunchback of the Midway fight a duel of death with the mixed-up zombies, turning men into monsters, twisted, tormented human vultures, yearning to kill. Incredible creatures clutching at the thin threads of their miserable lives. Human vultures, only the weird zombies remain.
Obey.
Who is the woman branded in birth wearing the wart of horror?
Do as Madame Estrella said.
The world's first monster musical. The incredibly strange creatures who stopped living and became mixed-up zombies.
This Carol Kay and the girls of the Midway joining forces to bring you song and dance. Shook on a shake.
When I come home and it's after 12, Mama's waiting up to give me well. She gets her shook out of shape.
Shook out of shake.
She gets her shook out of shape.
Doing the twist.
She slips a disc when she does a twist. She gets her shook out of shape. Oh, then she says, little girl, where you been? You should have been home about 10:30. She gets her shook out of shape.
Shook out of shake.
She gets her shook out of shape.
Doing the twist.
She slips a disc when she does a twist. She gets her shook out of shape. Her feet start to tremble and she shakes her fist. Her mama's walking up to do the twist. The room starts to quiver and the house starts to shake. Mama's done twisted up and it quakes. And if you set this little girl, you may as well know. You do as I say, oh, you go, go, go. She gets her shook out of shape. Shook out of shape. She gets her shook out of shape. I'm doing the twist. She slips her fingers when she does a twist. She gets her shook out of shape. She shakes her fist. Oh, Mama's winding up to do the twist. The room starts to quiver and the house starts to shake. Mama's done twisted up in a twist. And if you set this little girl, you may as well know. You'll do as I say, oh, you'll go, go, go. She gets her shook out of shape. Shook out of shape. She gets her shook out of shape. She slips her fingers when she does a twist. She gets her shook out of shape. She slips her fingers. Does a twist, she gets the shook out of shape.
The wildest strains in this mad, mad town, Hollywood. Now look, kid, let's get something straight right now. You're the one that wants to be a star, not me.
You don't love me anymore. Hit me.
Sure. An all-American boy sings his way into your hearts. Like thousands of kids who come to Hollywood every year, see Arch Hall Jr. in the swingingest musical action picture of the year.
I used to go skating all the time.
We can't have that. If he wants a girl, get one for him. Nothing could shake him from his goal, not even Daisy. A frenzy of music and action. From Fairway International Films, the swingingest picture of the year. See Arch Hall Jr. and Nancy Czar in Wild Guitar.
Wow!
Got an idea.
C1, take one.
Well, my baby's sick and I don't know what to do. Yes, my baby's sick and I don't know what to do. She's got twist fever and a double case of guitar flu. Well, she twists on the highway, twisting in the swimming pool. She twists on the highway, twisting in the swimming pool. She twists her breakfast, twists right off to school. Well, twist on, baby, twist me one time more. Yeah, twist on, baby, twist me one time more. Well, she can twist in the air and twist right down to the floor. She's got twist fever. She's got twist fever. She's got twist fever. Oh, fever. Yeah, she's got twist fever and I just can't leave her alone. Well, I took her to a doctor, gonna find out what to do. Yes, to a doctor, gonna find out what to do. Well, the doctor couldn't fix her 'cause the doctor is a twister too. She's got twist fever, she's got twist fever. She's got twist fever, oh, fever. Well, she's got twist fever and I just can't leave her alone.
Ejected from unexplored secret stratus, this giant, harder than steel piston disgorges strange creatures, inundating our world, twisting the emotions of women, distorting our men.
This is a piece we got off the mayor. Reflex action like a snake. Cut a snake in half and the two pieces go off in different directions.
These things take over a man's mind? He becomes a robot? A machine taking orders?
Join the hunt for the hiding place of terror. Find the breeding place of these globs of destruction.
In feeding, the mouth parts rupture the cells, convey the food to the stomach by a pumping action.
It's an adventure that'll burst your blood vessels with suspense. See the Brain Eaters.
We're the Lemon Grove Kids.
Lemon Grove Kids.
And we love to have fun.
Love to have fun.
Everywhere we go, you never know what to expect. We're the Lemon Grove Kids.
Lemon Grove Kids.
And we get the job done.
Get the job done.
Anything that you need done, we'll gladly try to do. And if something goes wrong like it usually does, don't you worry at all, because just when you think you should scream for help, we save the day in spite of ourselves. We're the Lemon Grove Kids.
Lemon Grove Kids.
We try anything once.
Anything once.
So look out whenever we're around. There's no problem we can't compound. The simple task you need done today is so easy we'll find a harder way. Lemon Grove, Lemon Grove, Lemon Grove, Lemon Grove. Kids!
Greetings, my friend. We are all interested in the future, for that is where you and I are going to spend the rest of our lives. And remember, my friend, future events such as these will affect you in the future. You are interested in the unknown, the mysterious, the unexplainable. That is why you are here. And now, for the first time, we are bringing to you the full story of what happened on that fateful day. We are giving you all the evidence based only on the secret testimony of the miserable souls who survived this terrifying ordeal. The incidents, the places. My friend, we cannot keep this a secret any longer. Let us punish the guilty. Let us reward the innocent. My friend, can your heart stand the shocking facts about grave robbers from outer space? I am Criswell. For many years I have told you the almost unbelievable, related the unreal, and showed it to be more than fact. Now I tell you a tale of the threshold people, so astounding that some of you may faint. This is the story of those in the twilight time, once human, now monsters, in a world between the living and the dead. Monsters to be pitied, monsters to be despised,
So scary, so terrifying, we dare you to see The Maniacs Are Loose, the world's first horror movie made in hallucinogenic hypnovision. Hallucinogenic horrors not only on the screen, but in the audience all around you. It's a hallucinogenic nightmare. You are put in the middle of the picture with bloodthirsty maniacs all around you. Not only on the screen, but live maniacs in the audience. All over the theater, looking for victims. Homicidal maniacs escape from an asylum. They terrorize a community. Gullible, love-starved women become their prey. And you'll see these same bloodthirsty maniacs in the audience all around you, alive. For the thrill of your life, see The Maniacs Are Loose.
Then I heard this absolutely way out music. My ears directed my body towards the sound. It was Rocky Roberts and the Airedales, one of the biggest name groups in Europe.
The bird is the word.
A bulletin has just been handed to me. Hollywood star, the buxom and beautiful Jayne Mansfield, is dead. She was killed instantly when the car she was riding in collided with a truck a few miles from New Orleans early this morning.
A flaming, grinding car crash ended the bright movie career of famed Jayne Mansfield on June 29, 1967. Jayne Mansfield died while driving to New Orleans. At 33 years of age, Hollywood's smartest dumb blonde lay at the side of the road. She died instantly and was almost decapitated.
Meet Agent 0069, codename Poontang Plenty, the girl from S.I.N. There has never been a criminal organization like S.I.N, or a sexier secret agent than Poontang Plenty. Skilled in the ancient art of karate and the even older art of erotic Oriental love, she can kill a man either way. In his search for an invisibility formula, Dr. Sex's head of S.I.N will stop at nothing, capturing one of the sexiest scientists who ever wore a smock. Sexus knows just how to wring the formula out of her. His talents in the more perverse forms of Chinese torture are limitless. Not to be outdone by Sexus, Poontang Plenty is herself a skilled practitioner in the use of Oriental drugs. When it suits her purpose, she can concoct a love potion that makes Spanish flies seem like penny candy. bawdier than the best of James Bond, funnier than Flint. The Girl from S.I.N. is strictly for adults only. You'll learn not only where the spies are, but what they really do behind locked bedroom doors. If you think the Girl from S.I.N. will go to any length to carry out her mission, you're right. She hasn't been schooled in the ancient rites of Oriental love for nothing. Watch as she uses one of the most sensuous forms of stimulation ever devised by the Oriental mind. A type of love play that had its origins in ancient Japan and used originally by virgin geisha girls on only the bravest samurai warriors. Poontang updates this technique for her own evil purposes. She can turn a man on or turn him off. Her number, 0069. Name, Poontang Plenty. She's coming to this theater soon. Catch her, if you can.
Another day, another man. This is the story of women who thought they earned their money the easy way, only to find that they had to pay for their sins. See Sex Without Shame. See Lust. Raw, naked violence. In the boldest and most intimate scenes ever shown on any screen. In Another Day, Another Man. These are the women who fight for their men, where another man means another dollar. They have no scruples. They're corrupt and immoral. As their passions run riot. They live only for the excitement of each day. For the pleasures of each night. If you want to see a film that strips away all conventions, that dares to tell all, then you must see Another Day, Another Man.
They run in fear and hide in terror, their minds twisted with hate and suspicion, their bodies no longer theirs. This is the story of girls who have sold themselves to stay alive. These are Mr. Mary's Girls. This is a motion picture that will disturb you with its vivid frankness and boldness. The awesome story of women who are there for the asking, and of the man who rules his harem with the powerful weapons of greed and lust. The art of pleasing a man reaches new heights in this all-new motion picture, Mr. Mary's Girls. This is Mr. Mary, the master of the lost soul, a man who exists for the baser pleasures of life. These are his girls, who supply him with that pleasure. They fight for the right to enter Mr. Mary's harem and the honor to be called one of Mr. Mary's girls. One girl discovered the truth about Mr. Mary. See this never-to-be-forgotten motion picture of violence, terror, and sex. See the soft touch of Mr. Mary's girls.
We are the Hellcats nobody likes, man-eaters on motorbikes. We own this road, so you better get lost. When you hear the roar of our cutout exhaust, fuck off or you'll find that you have blown your mind. Get off the road. Get off the road. We know a man is made out of clay. Be shooting clay pigeons today. Get off the road before we have crossed, or you'll like to get your rear end tossed. Gonna be uptight, we're riding here tonight. Get off the road. Get off the road. We are the Hellcats nobody likes, man-eaters on motorbikes. We own this road, so you better get lost. When you hear the roar of our cutout exhaust, fuck off or you'll find that you have blown your mind. Get off the road. Get off the road. We know a man is made out of clay. Be shooting clay pigeons today. Get off the road before we have crossed, or you like to get your rear end tossed. Gonna be uptight, we're riding here tonight. Get off the road. Get off the road. Nobody likes man-eaters on motorbikes. We own this road, so you better get lost. When you hear the roar of our cutout exhaust, fuck off or you'll find that you have blown your mind. Get off the road. Get off the road. Man-eaters. Man-eaters.
Can we ride a little faster? Said the leader to the pack. There's a buzz right behind us and he's breathing down our backs. The cops are looking for us everywhere we go, waiting for our one wrong move, and into jail we go.
We don't know nobody nothing, and we don't make no deals. We're swinging chicks on motors, and we're man-eaters on wheels.
Rampage. You are about to see actual scenes from a new motion picture, guaranteed to stagger the imagination by its bold portrayal and startling exposures about the single women in today's society. Starring two bright new performers, Miss Anne Howe and her 48s, and lovely Bunny Ware. In today's modern cities, there exists a serious sociological problem that has an effect on all single women. It's referred to by demographers as the disparity in the sex ratio. Simply stated, it means that there are more women than men in the marriageable age groups. In this revealing motion picture, you will see women who by day are the secretaries, school teachers, go-go dancers, store clerks, nightclub performers, women from all walks of life, whose inner turmoil and frustrations, their burning desires for love, are restrained almost to the breaking point. But with the coming of nightfall, all restraint is set aside, and these same women, like savage animals, compete in the struggle to find and then hold the loving attention of a man. Any man, if only for a few fleeting hours of forbidden pleasure, willing to degrade themselves in any way, to engage in any and all forms of orgiastic revelry in their search for satisfaction. It's not a pretty story, but it is a true story based on actual facts. On this screen, you'll see revealed for the first time the intimate details of a problem that must be faced by every woman in today's sex-oriented society. See how some women who cannot form normal relations with a man seek release alone. Or too often, in the arms of another woman. Strange Rampage. Strange Rampage, brought to the screen for adult-minded people with adult tastes. See it all, its stark realism, its true facts. Witness each shocking scene. Observe to what depths a woman is willing to sink in her desperate attempts to enjoy what every woman has a right to expect, the love of a man. Coming to this theater soon, Anne Howe and Bunny Ware in Strange Rampage. An experience you'll never forget.
This is Lonnie Lord. Lonnie is a rock and roll singer. Last year, he sold 10 million records. His fans are legion. Lonnie lives in Hollywood, the entertainment capital of the world. It's his town. Everywhere he goes, he carries his guitar with him, because he never knows when he'll be called upon to sing. Lonnie will sing a song anytime, anywhere. Lonnie likes to sing.
Come over here, baby, I want to talk to you. I'm hip to your game, I'm nobody's fool. You're running wild, you're running wild. It's not easy to see you been cheating on me. You're running wild. You told me that you loved me when I gave you my ring, but I can see that the truth is it didn't mean a thing. You're running wild, you're running wild. It's obvious to see you been cheating on me. You're running wild. last night with a cat named Jay. The two of you are necking in this new stingray. You're running wild. You're running wild. It's obvious to see you've been cheating on me. You're running wild. What I gonna do about you if you don't stop your cheating? Then the two of us are through. You're running wild, you're running wild. It's obvious to see you've been cheating on me. You're running wild. It's obvious to see you've been cheating on me. Better stop, stop, stop. You're running wild.
You are about to see a preview of the most fantastic advance ever to be made in the history of motion picture entertainment, called Hypno-Vista. It is a psychological technique whereby you, seated in the auditorium, actually become part of the action you see on the screen. Let me show you something. You will feel absolutely no pain at all. How do you feel?
Fine, thank you.
Well, thank you, young lady. We'll get back to removing the needles in just a few moments. This is the power of suggestion. So I suggest that you see this motion picture, see and actually feel.
It's the big boss, a go-go party. It's the
If this old jalopy don't run out of steam, we're gonna make that a go-go scene. 6 girls sitting in the back seat, 6 guys hanging out the rear. If you're tall and thin, we can squeeze you in, then we'll all split for the shore. A go-go party, take it, go chicks. A go-go party is strictly for kicks. A time for romancing, how old are you tired? Have a big boss go-go party tonight. Hear the radio blasting, listen to the Beatles shout. Just hope we can reach as fast as our beach before this car comes out. Go-go party, take it, go chicks. A go-go party is strictly for kids. Well, the gentle romancing, how old are you tired? That's the big boss, go-go party tonight. All you got to spend this time, come on in, the water's fine. Finally made it to Surfsville, come on, let's hit the tide. Who cares about the bills, there's a lot of thrills when you look a baby by your side. Go-go party, you'll get it, your chicks. Go-go party is strictly for kids. Well, it's the time for romancing, how old are you tired? That's a bigger boss, go-go party tonight. You better come on, little big boss. Go wild tonight. Oh, let me tell you, little big boss. Go wild tonight. You better get a little big boss.
Oh, no, preach. Not children of God, but hell's angels.
As producer of this film, I would like to make the following statement. This motion picture is a vicious expose of a part of the young generation, that sick generation who must ravage and plunder for their kicks. Scenes of such brutal honesty will be shown on this screen that we strongly recommend that impressionable young people, or those people of any age, who are upset or affected by scalpel slashing, arm twisting, axe hacking motorcycle maniacs, now close their eyes for the remainder of this coming attraction, and further recommend these people do not attend any show.